Right, as you can see, we have brown bits. We have new seedlings taken in. We have a bit of grass growing there. This new bit here is where I've seeded again. I'm going to water this again in a moment. It's going to go straight up there to what is a concrete block. And from that concrete block in a line down to here is where my new bit of land will start. So I'm giving it even more. I'm going to come this way. I've come this way another 2 foot. So I don't want to do it all. I don't want all the mowing and everything. So my new neighbour will have more than he requires and I want less. So that's what is going to happen. So I've even brushed all these seedlings back across this way so that, you know, my grass will grow better. Some of it is barren still. Others is, you know, it's coming through. So yeah, that's the seeding side of lodge life. You can hear the buzzing up the top there. Well, that's the building crew putting a lot of slabs down at the back of that unit up there for the owners. A good 4/5 day event. A lot of smoke going around there as well from the concrete slabs. A lot of cutting to do. I'm glad I'm not involved in that one. But back home here, as I spin it round, I've got a problem with the guttering. I've had a leak down the bottom out of this joint here for a while. This is all obviously brand new, only 3 months old, but you're going to get it. If the seals have not been put in great, it's probably what's happened. I've already popped my fingers in there and I know it's had some leaves because, as you can see, welcome to an early autumn. So yes, I'm going to attack this job in just a moment. Okay, sponge seal is here and it goes up, as you see. That goes up. That sponge seal should be blocking that hole and it's not. All this sponge seal is out. It's on the flat, not on the curve, as you can see, all the way down, which is creating big holes straight into my roof with no sealant on every single one. Good morning everybody. I won't show my ugly mush, I'll just get straight onto this lovely countryside as I normally do. And yes, what a lovely day after 2 days of heavy rain. We needed the rain. Even this grass looks greener already. Amazing how what 2 days rain can do. Yes, so let me invite you down a bit. And here we go. And wow, we have fence panels all the way up here. All the way. And here's the lad who's done them all, just going through the cones without moving the cones. And I will eventually have a bit down on that bottom corner there, across there, to keep the dog in. So the privacy factor now has gone up tremendously. And that goes all the way, let me just get by my shed. That goes all the way, as you can see there, to the very top. So another job well done. Only downer is, of course, and I've got to say, and we all think the same, it's a shame that we've got the old fence on our side and not the other side over here. I'll take you around in a moment and show you how nice it looks from the other side. But it is what it is. It's better than having nothing at all by a long way. Something else that the landowner and site owner Bill said he was going to do, and before winter set in, and he's kept to his word again, which is great. Always does, you know. Jobs get done eventually, but it's the manpower and the time and the weather and everything else that goes with it. So that's that one done, and now you'll find that, let me just trace you down here. He's going to go and start on these here, from that wall post down to the bottom. So that's his next job, and there they are on the pallet. So yes, all good. While I walk round to the side, we have decided that we are going to have this area from here all the way across to here slabbed. instead of just these 3. I was going to come this way with 3 or 4 more, because all this has been done now, obviously, which is great news. Whereas we can open our door without getting the gate. Something else I'm thinking about is a spring on this gate as well, so it's shut behind us all the time. All these little things now are coming onto fruition. Heading late summer now, so I've got to get stuff done. As you can see, we've been hounded by the yellow leaves. Look at them, they're all over the place. Purely because of these trees here having a lot of hot weather on them, and even some of the locals who have been here many years have said that yes, it's because normally, look, you can see yellow parts there, look, and it's greener on this one. And with that 3 or 4 days hot weather, and then again another bit of a heat spell this week, or should I say early last week, yes, it's made all the leaves come off pretty early. You know, this is not August yet, and I'm loaded with them all over the place. While I'm here, I will go on to the seeding affair. If you can hear a noise there, it's Johnny me duck at the top there, getting some gravel down and some terram, flatten it all down, because there's going to be a shed for Darren and his partner who are coming on this plot here, but that's something we'll cover at a later date. So back to this. Now I have grass seeds actually growing through here. Look at this. So this is going to be great news, and I actually look now like I've done a job. I can actually see grass all the way up there, look. Look at this. And amazing what that 3 or 4 days of water stroke rain has done. And there, if you look carefully, you'll see a little arrow on that. Okay, and that's going to be the arrow that will follow the line all the way up here to that breeze block at the top. And that's where my borderline's coming to, like we spoke about before. But yes, I'm very impressed with my seeds coming on board now, and it's getting nice and thick. It's a bit patchy and bold here, but that will eventually come on board. And we've decided that down here there's going to be a row of evergreen plants as a border, growing about, you can't see me hand how high that is, but they're going to grow maybe about 2 foot at the most. Very similar to what Sue has got over there at the side of her car. There you can see a line of them. Then obviously hardy perennials, rabbits don't like them, and they look good all year round. So they are going to go as a line down there. And there you go, this is how it looks from the other side of the lodge all the way up to the top. And he's had to step it now and again, because obviously this ground, it looks flat, but it's not, it does go up that way. So he's had to step some of the fence panels as he's been going up, 3 inch here, 3 inch there. And it's made it, by the time you get to the top there, it's made it about 1 foot higher at the top than it is down the bottom here. So yeah, looking great for this size, for what they call phase 2, and for all the people staying here in Taurus. But we've got the rough side of it, but you know, from here it looks okay, so can't grumble. And then this morning Neil is on the rest of them, which will go down that side, so all good news. Well, here we are outside again. Whew. I feel a bit knackered today because I've been on the busy side. Laurels, 24 plants in all. Went for the slightly bushier ones, and now that gives us a line of laurels to give me some idea of for Darren as well, who's coming into this one, obviously. So yeah, just another good job done and out of the way, which I'm really pleased with. These should have been about £9 each, but I got a good deal on them, so I can't grumble. So yeah, another job done today here at Lodge Park Life. Well, truck's here, can't see anybody. Me and the dog are just sitting on the egg chair, and it's one of those days where you get, look in the middle of that screen there, Shitus Manitus truck has come to do one of the cesspits, waste tanks. There's one over there near the cafe, and there's one nearer in the middle here, just behind that fence over there, which normally gets done, which was done last week. So here we are on another nice morning. Gonna rain later, they say. So, oh, new brolly's here as well now and whatever. And we actually used the table and chairs for the first time. So, wow. But yeah, we bought ourselves a 3-metre parasol, a bit late in the season, but we've done it, it'll go away. All this is up now, as you can see around here. This is something else that is part of good old lodge life. It's not just for privacy, it is also for the fact that the wind, because we're quite high up here, as you know, you do get a lot of wind coming through these things. So we put this up. It's like a well, it's an acrylic I don't know, plastic. Let's just say it's plastic. But yeah, it's done really good, and it was quite cheap as well. It goes, you can see yourself, it's from both sides, it all the way around there and then back over here. So yeah, pretty good. Came with quite a few of these, but never enough. So if you do order it, make sure you get some more cable ties, because it's never enough. So yes, that's another addition. How's the truck going now? I can still hear it and I can still smell it. But anyway, yeah, so that's a good thing we did, and glad we did. Okay, something else I've just got off Amazon. God, I spend a fortune with you. Is this little baby here, this door closer. Got it for about 11 quid. I have seen them at 9.95, and maybe if I really hunted around, I probably could have got one cheaper, but hey, those people got it to me next day. So there it is. Nothing special, just a door closer. I'm going to get it out of the box now and unwrap it and get it on. I'm hoping it's going to do my plastic gate. So let's do it, find out. Well, here's the gate. As you know, we had it moved down slightly, and I'm a devil for forgetting, excuse the wind again, I know it's blowing through this, forgetting to shut this. So what I thought of doing is to put the door closer on. Voila, and there you go. Quite a simple thing really. And inside here there is wood anyway, a big block of wood. So 4 screws, 2 top, 2 bottom. Lever goes across, and all you do then is adjust this lever accordingly to how much pressure you want on it, and then put this little baby on here with 2 other screws, which is quite, again, simplistic. So it's on, it's working, but the wind is blowing that way, so it might be cheating on us, but we're gonna have a go when the wind drops and have a look. But I'll try it one more time as I come in. Again, excuse the wind on the microphone. Right about here. Voila, another job done. Well, we have a successful early evening, oh boy, of grass cutting. This was nearly a foot high. That is no joke. And it's just took us a good 45 minutes to an hour to get this down. But the end result is great. 3 bags of grass there, this small area, and we've already took 1 bag. But as you can see, there's a few bold patches, agreed, but my oh my, that is a total difference from what I've put on this site, on this channel, on previous posts. And especially with these now finishing off as a border, excellent. Even got grass growing up the top here now, which was completely barren. I'd used so much weed killer to get rid of thistles. I'm amazed the grass is actually growing back, but it is. There you go. So yes, well chuffed. Not too bothered about this bit here, but again, this is with all the new slabbing that's been done as well. So looking good. There's a few barren bits over here still, but oh, this is great again. Look, this was bold as a badger's ass, as they say. But again, I'm not going to walk down there now because it's all quite wet. That area there is boldish because I've been putting a lot of weed killer down to try and kill the old tree stump. That's the only devils. That might not come back until possibly summer next year. So there you go, a nice successful early late summer evening. Thanks for watching number 7. Hope you enjoyed it. Any comments, drop below. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. I'd love you to do that, and always give it a thumbs up. Everyone you see, it helps the analytics no end. So number 8 is next, I believe. I'm doing my maths right. And on 8 there's a new community member in a brand new Willoughby Lodge. That's all I'll say at this stage, so look out for number 8. So that's it from good old Lodge Life City. We'll see you again.